Hello everyone and welcome back once again to HOI3 IV, where I'm playing with BICE mod installed. Here with more action. Well, we haven't seen any action so far, but I need to switch up some things here. Now, in terms of plane production, this is good. Still have way too little factories. Basically, I need to start with these things here. Those are the most dire at the moment. Yeah, manpower. Rubber from the UK as well. What's wrong with the UK? You're gonna be a little bitch immediately now that I got into another... Why would you do that? Okay, I'm inviting Romania, and I know there is a crisis. Funny that I can bypass that. It's just immediately completed, huh? Well, we'll see. I don't think intervening in Spain is going to be a great idea. I could secretly support them, but they're gonna lose anyway, so I might just as well go for the British non-intervention bank. I'll see which goes faster. If I can bypass it, because they'll just lose, I might be able to do that too. Immunization advances. Anschluss is starting, yeah. But I am just busy upgrading my machine guns. That's pretty much all I'm doing here. Let's upgrade mortar teams because I still don't have factories for anything else here. Chiang Kai-shek wants mediation, yes. Oh yeah, this is negative again. Well, I'll really want to get this to standing army quickly, but yeah. More than 60 war supporters, economic early mobilization. Now that I have that, I do want to go to standing army once I get 30, because it also takes a while to do that, and I'd rather have my army ready at least a little bit here. I cannot... interesting that I can even go to limited mobilization afterwards, but... Inviting Romania. Kingdom of Romania joins the French faction. Her plan to stop the Little Entente allies from falling apart is making progress. I can apparently continue to do this at least. Which I'll gladly do. Let's invite Poland. Germany claims Danzig and former lands in Poland. Bringing them into the Little Entente would guarantee their safety. You know, I'll just let this go for a while. I'm busy doing important things here. I can spend it on useless tech, but or national focuses, but this is so important. Getting these guys in there before the before Germany tries the Munich agreement here that are poised to happen later this year, that I really want to get these guys in as soon as possible. Let's work on the factories. And well, it sucks that I have to do it, but because I'm going to spend a lot of days on that. Sure. Let's call off nothing. I do want to go to standing army though. At this point from reserve army. Seems like I have to take care of the songs here. The thing is, I don't hear any. Oh no, I do. Takes a very long time here. Let's start with the heavy fighter. And there we are. Poland joins the French faction. Okay, sweet. Seems like the Germans are already lined up here. That's a bit sad though. Let's go for the research treaty. Because this is a failed case anyway. I could try to intervene, but I'm not ready, and it would just mean that the other faction members will get out. I will actually do a military parade, because doing that will give me a slight amount of political power, and I really need that political power, maybe even more than the civilian factories at this point. Simply because I want to get to limited mobilization afterwards for 60 points. I could also introduce or up the bracket here for more manpower. Requires 50% war support while at peace. Funny that I can still do that though. Let's do it. I need more manpower, and afterwards I will work on limited mobilization.
Gardez vos rangs.
Nice.
Bougez-vous. Attention.
I'm not at war yet, so especially not with Italy, so I can still take my time. I don't need to deploy them yet if I'm still missing equipment. That is fine. Limited mobilization requires another 30 days and 30 days. It's fine. I don't have any people in the government, but I think by this point, since we're close to the German attempt to get Czechoslovakia, we would be in quite a need of working on it. ease up service ages. Gains the threat of war seeming distant. People are no longer willing to accept the hardships of wartime laws. We need to review our laws and consider changing them to quiet the protesters before the situation escalates. Really? Really? Nope, I'm gonna go to limited mobilization for now. It's 90 days, so let's just wait a bit, and I can always do that like 1 day in advance or something before that. I'm still just gonna go for standing army here. Didn't quite expect that to happen, but that's kind of sucky though. Let's go for recon equipment 2 here. And in terms of navy, battleships, cruisers, destroyers. Yeah, sea lane defense. Magazine Fort Raid, fine, fine. Okay, now that we got that research treaty, there's nothing I can do in this area. So now I'm rather forced to go down this way. What is the fastest? 30 days, 30 days. So is this 30... Leon Bloom resigns, huh? Stability +5, liberal support +1. That's 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, whereas this is 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. This is 180, right? 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. Huh. Let's start there. And I'll probably only be busy with engineering and advanced tech here. Let's start with computing machine. I have to keep an eye on this timeout. But we'll see. I do think it should align with the Munich agreement here. So it's potentially not so bad. We'll see though. And like I said, they're losing anyway, so it's kind of sucky that I have to spend stuff here, but that's how it goes for France. I mean, how this is a crisis is beyond me, but there's nothing we can do here, so I need production though. Infantry guns, I need still quite a while longer before I can even introduce it to infantry. I got it to support units, but I will work on attrition. It's still 38. Sometimes I'm a bit too fast with that kind of stuff. AMX Jancy here, sure. Why not? I can at least do another tech before anything starts, so I don't have to worry about the standing army yet. Cannot go to general mobilization. Okay. French and British blockade all of Spain. Yeah, I already started 2 days now, so let's just do that. Should have gotten the other guy for better production. Proof power grid it is. It's 3% improvements. I did think that this Anschluss, well, it's not Anschluss, the Munich agreement has to be pretty soon, I think. Don't specifically remember when it is, but kind of funny that Britain really didn't want to join. Let's support Daladier. Right. 30 days here. -10 stability change popularity of communism. That might or might not be worth it. Let's go for anti-tank rifles now, though. Change the mortars, or recon equipment. Still missing 3 factories, even to start with. I wonder if stability keeps going down if you don't do this. It surely is interesting. Wasted a lot of points on that. So that really sucks, actually. Fourth International. Hurricane. Come on. Well, dang it. All right, let the Spanish refugees cross the border. Leon Bloom resigns. J at least gives liberal. Yeah, wow. Okay, daily change minus 0.04. The social democracy is the one that people want, huh? Parti Radical. What does it even mean to be liberal in this case? Ban fascism. Not right now.
Attention.
Assigned divisions, huh? Okay. Let's get you on the line.
Bougez-vous.
I wonder if they'd even go for it. I would think eventually they would. Just 10 days, huh? I was 10 days too early. German demands for the Sudetenland region of Czechoslovakia, where a significant number of ethnic Germans live, have come to a head. Hitler has positioned forces along the Czechoslovakian border in preparation for an attack. Talks are being held in Munich between Britain, France, Italy, and Germany in the hopes of negotiating a peaceful end to the Sudeten crisis. The British have made it clear that they have no intention of going to war over a quarrel in a faraway country. Should we follow their lead, or will we honor our obligations to Czechoslovakia by offering them support? British be damned. Let's slow things down for a little bit here. Sudeten crisis. German demands for the Sudeten border territory in Czechoslovakia, which is home to a considerable German minority, have intensified recently. At the summit held in Munich, Germany, Britain, France, and Italy sought to find a diplomatic solution to the so-called Sudeten crisis. A rift has formed between France and Britain, with Britain accepting the German claims as reasonable, while France has not. The French has formed a new alliance with the Czechs and threatened Germany with war should its troops violate the Czechoslovakian border. We have also... okay, never mind. Germany at war again. They accepted our offer. At least Romania will accept. Poland will accept. And Yugoslavia will not for the moment. Let us not do any of those. Call on general mobilization. And then I'll go back to the 1930 bracket once I have enough. Haha. Okay, we're at war with the Germans. That means I
Attention.
want to try and get into this area.
Attention. Bougez-vous. Gardez vos rangs.
Oh, these are separate provinces.
Attention.
And let's get all of the reserves around this area as well.
Attention. Parlez.
So
Bougez-vous. Gardez vos
Let's have 2 armored down here.
Attention.
3 armored in Nancy.
Attention.
And these 4 motorized brigades will also go to Metz for the moment. Yes. Would you do it now, Romania? Dangerous borders against enemies, yeah. Yes, because stability is down and war support is also not that great. They're now both going up though, so that is good. This is interesting though. Polish, yeah. We're currently winning, really.
Attention.
Huh, okay.
Gardez vos rangs. Bougez-vous. Attention. Bougez-vous.
I'll try to actually reach the river and try to make an initial stand there. Huh. They are not interested. Actually, let's have them do air superiority and close air support. While I'll have these also do strategic bombing. I have a few more fighters and interceptors. $600 planes, well. Let's do that. My submarines are gonna go convoy raiding. Up the Norwegian coast. Yeah. Gonna potentially send in reinforcements, but this delays them at least. Diplomatic efforts. Yeah.
Gardez vos rangs.
Let's
Bougez-vous. Bougez-vous.
try and speed things up here. These hexes like this, it's a bit annoying, but are they allying? Are they? Yes, they are. That's good.
Gardez vos rangs.
Let's move up.
Gardez vos rangs.
And with another front, I guess they're moving in there now too. That means that the Germans will have another front to deal with. This is a hills hex, and this too.
Attention.
Let's see if we can just go in there, take these hexes.
Parez. Parez.
Stretch the German borders to the limit. Or the German troops here. Let's officially recognize the Spanish state. If the fascists win the civil war, we'll want to be on good terms with them. Sure. Let's go for antimicrobial sulfur drugs.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs. Bougez-vous.
And we can use every man.
Attention.
Okay, doing that doesn't work, but
Attention.
I might actually be able to get units into this hills hex.
Attention.
Is that useful? Well, if I get the tanks across, maybe. Let's keep these guys on the Maginot line just in case.
Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs. Attention. Bougez-vous.
Let's see. I'll add support there, so...
Continuez d'avancer.
let's have them heal up a little bit. Try again.
Attention. Bougez-vous. Parez.
Let's move into Bitburg
Attention.
and the hex beyond. Let's try and flank them and move towards the German industrial areas. If we can, yeah. Okay. Also gonna deploy these now. Add 3 more divisions in Paris.
Attention.
Let's get you to move to Metz
Attention.
and have them assigned here. Okay. Is it just straight up not arriving? No wonder. It is though. It helps some. Ah, okay, so they rioted. Kingdom of Yugoslavia help in their war efforts. Allies Turkey, Greece. Enemies independent state of Croatia, German Reich. You can invite to faction Turkey. And I can invite to faction Greece. Well, ain't that nice? Against all against Germany. This is what you get. We're not doing. I mean, the Poles are not doing super great at the moment, but Greece has accepted the offer. Turkey has accepted the offer. There's nothing we can do on the other side, but just to try and push here as much as we can.
Attention.
I don't know where they are going, but let's try all three directions.
Gardez vos rangs. Continuez d'avancer.
No, they got there
Gardez vos rangs.
even before me, huh?
Pareil. Bougez-vous.
Let's move up into Kaiserslautern.
Gardez vos rangs.
Let's try to get into Koblenz.
Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs. Attention. Arrêt.
And let's move from Bitburg in here too. I want to try and make the front with Germany as long as possible before Poland surrenders and Germans can send more troops over to my side. If things go well enough, I don't know why you have 5 divisions there for whatever reason, but yeah, this kind of sucks. They really need to address this quickly. They did that timing pretty well, actually. They went to Frankfurt, huh? Let's try that again.
Gardez vos rangs.
Just like that.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
Let's see what I can do here. You can just hold.
Gardez vos
And
rangs. Gardez vos rangs.
whenever I get blocked,
Pareil.
the best thing for me to do is just to try and bypass it or to attack from another side.
Gardez vos rangs. Bougez-vous. Pareil. Bougez-vous.
Moving into Mainz here. Will
Pareil.
allow me to attack from the other side as well. And
Attention.
that way I do want to secure a river crossing.
Gardez vos rangs.
So I can maybe get into Koblenz. I'm just trying to attack to hold them currently.
Attention.
Let's,
Allez, on se bouge. Gardez vos rangs. Bougez-vous.
almost across at least, so it would be a shame if they would be able to block me there. With those tanks, that is obviously not going very well, but I just need to get in here.
Attention.
Bypass those units.
Attention.
It's very tough getting across the river like this, so
Attention. Parez. Gardez vos rangs.
that kinda sucks.
Attention.
Let's move all of them into Bonn. I do hope they'll stop that attack. Where are my planes? What I'm gonna do for the moment is change it here. So I can also get some close air support maybe. No, they already pushed them back, huh?
Attention. Bougez-vous. Attention.
It won't do just
Bougez-vous.
do that.
Gardez
It would
vos
suck if they get in there. They probably will. Really don't need to take land from them. They moved though,
Attention.
which means I'll just try attacking them again. Which is clearly a bad idea. Did I just overrun those
Gardez
guys?
vos rangs. Bougez-vous.
Well, let's move into Köln and let's leave you in Bonn at the moment.
Parez.
That way I might try to get across from there. Once this has been dealt with, which I expect them to be able to do within with reasonable speed, it should be fine. Poland still holding out. Good. It's taking them a long time to try and attack here. The longer they hold out, the better. The more factories we can take, etc., etc. Nine days for general mobilization. Once I have 50, I will increase that again. Things are going pretty quickly here too. It's interesting. It's funny because they are now attacking and trying to take that.
Gardez vos rangs. Parez.
Okay, well you guys try to go into Essen. I want you to try and go here. and you as well, which will fail. But I want to get the Köln-Essen bridge.
Attention. Pareil.
Let's try and cross the river.
Gardez vos rangs.
Uh-oh. Can't leave these hexes open, that would be a disaster.
Attention.
There is a port which I left open actually. I'm quite sure of it. Oh, I'm making infinite brigades. That's the problem.
Bougez-vous.
Yeah, that's not necessary. Yep, you're attacking.
Attention. Bougez-vous.
But that is exactly what I want them to do.
Gardez vos rangs. Bougez-vous.
Oh, they have additional reinforcements.
Gardez vos rangs.
Then I need to cross in here. I can't move forward then. Don't have the bridge, which is unfortunate.
Pareil. Bougez-vous.
Let's try it one more time, just to have time to get across, maybe.
Attention. Attention.
These attacks are really disastrous.
Attention.
But I did get in there. With me now holding an actual stable
Pareil.
line like that.
Gardez vos rangs.
I
Pareil.
can now get you into Essen. And this is now going well, so I don't even need you there. I can get into the airfield in Westfalen
Pareil.
and then take Dortmund.
Gardez vos rangs. Pareil.
Let's try to capture Frankfurt here.
Attention.
You need to stay there though. With you moving in there,
Attention.
both of these can move in here.
Gardez vos rangs. Pareil.
And then I can move you in further, but that allows me to move these guys further up. Again, I would technically need more infantry, but just stretching the Germans here. What are you doing? Why aren't you attacking? Oh, they're doing something. It'll be a huge problem if any of these countries will fall. Interestingly enough, it all hinges upon Yugoslavia defeating Croatia at this moment.
Pareil.
One other thing that I could... No, you need to go in here. I don't even have a line.
Gardez vos rangs. Bougez-vous.
In terms of production. $108 is not that bad. I really do need to get that river crossing though into Frankfurt here. Germans are stretched thin. So
Attention. Paré. Paré.
what I'm hoping for here
Bougez-vous. Paré.
is the chance to encircle some Germans.
Attention.
Okay, so you'll stay there. That will allow me to move you up.
Paré. Gardez vos rangs. Attention.
Let's keep one infantry here
Paré.
and one tank here.
Gardez vos rangs.
Let's also keep these two here.
Attention. Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
Encircling the Germans here pretty much, I think, guarantees that I can continue moving, taking other territories, hopefully. And they're already retreating now.
Attention.
Means I'm gonna move into Wuppertal,
Gardez vos rangs.
you into Hagen,
Attention.
and it means I'm gonna keep moving here too.
Attention.
They realize the threat.
Continuez d'avancer. Gardez vos rangs. Attention.
So let's try to tie them down
Gardez vos rangs.
through whatever way might be possible.
Bougez-vous. Paré. Attention.
Let's then go into these hexes too. If they take Zagreb, maybe then for them it's all over. And if these guys can move without them being able to have a front line. Ah, poop. That is really bad. Polish about to collapse.
Pas de pitié. Bougez-vous. Paré.
Means I will need to act even quicker here. I'll let them produce that for a little while. Research slot available. Guess spotter planes. Did I not select it? Okay. You know, if they're exhausted, I'm just gonna let them move into empty access here. And...
Gardez vos rangs.
oh.
Gardez vos rangs.
I actually think currently I can man the Maginot Line a lot less heavy.
Paré. Gardez vos rangs. Attention.
So
Gardez vos rangs.
let's also just try to go around this way. If I can do that, then that would also help. They should be able to get supplies back, especially now that Zagreb has fallen. Yeah, let's see what this does. At the very least, it will help the Czechoslovaks. Okay, okay, still going good.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
You attack here, you move in there.
Attention.
And there are no units.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
Let's take Münster.
Attention. Attention. Paré.
This is rather unfortunate because it takes a long time.
Attention.
Okay, they did get this.
Attention. Attention. Paré. Paré.
I suppose that I can also send another armored division here, that way. Fall of Warsaw. Oh, come on. That would allow them to shift forces back to the west.
Gardez vos rangs.
Damn it. Poles are going to capitulate then. I do not know why I cannot go back to this bracket now. It does not make sense to me there. But got one German division maybe.
Attention. Pareil. Pareil.
Although,
Attention.
if I can now go in here, I can still get the armor. Move back. As long as they don't give up. I still have some maneuverability here, and the same applies for the Yugoslavians, which also have free play here now, kind of like. If they can move in here, they can cut off those German forces. And if I can get there, I might also be able to cut off German forces, but that is a
Attention.
different question altogether. Let's block them from moving.
Attention. Pareil. Pareil.
More German armor, pretty dangerous like that.
Attention. Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
Oop.
Gardez vos rangs.
Okay, let's hold these positions. Let's get you back into Munster.
Pareil.
Need to clear out that one German division quickly. They are unfortunately retreating, and
Tirs ennemis.
I cannot take it like this.
Gardez vos rangs. Attention. 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 Bougez-vous. Pas de pitié. Attention.
I really expected them to be able to do that. They are moving out, I suppose.
Attention. 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 Gardez vos rangs.
Well, let's move into Würzburg and Fulda then. The one negative about this stuff is that it's still 1938. So if they do win, they'll get Poland quickly, for example, and that's just not very nice. Although we also have Greek and Turkey, but they don't seem to they don't want to join in. And the same for them, so that kind of sucks.
Attention.
I really was supposed to get in there quickly.
Attention. Pareil. Attention.
I have no idea where these guys are going.
Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs. Pareil.
Alright, yeah.
Gardez vos rangs. Bougez-vous.
They're trying to get in there.
Gardez vos rangs.
Well, we'll see.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs. Bougez-vous. Pareil.
Now,
Gardez vos rangs. Attention.
since I will get a unit in Würzburg,
Bougez-vous.
I'll continue in there.
Pareil.
If they want to go in here, I can then try to cut them off.
Pareil. Attention. Pareil. Pareil.
This is quite something, but they should arrive on time. Seems like they're trying to get out now.
Attention.
But I can continue attacking them.
Gardez vos rangs.
So
Pareil. Bougez-vous.
okay, it's rather unfortunate that their armor got out. You two can move into Marburg. Officially recognize the Spanish state. We may not like it, but the Spanish people must decide their own future. The Republicans are all but beaten already. They are. Germany and Italy would have thrown their support behind fascist Spain, and if we intervened now, it would certainly cause an all-out war. We must buy some time to rearm our military. We will come back and confront Germany and Italy, but once we have an army that will strike terror into them. Right, well that crisis is over. Which means I need more than 10 army experience, huh? Okay, let's force economic reforms first then. We should institute emergency powers to force economical reforms that were unable to enact democratically. It will cause discontent, but it will pay off. This will allow me to go for liberal economy afterwards, which grants factory output plus 10%. Costs quite a bit of stability though. Although, no, let's actually go for industrial effort. So I would like this to get up a little bit more first. It's kind of sucky that they retreated like that. Okay.
Gardez vos rangs. Attention.
Let's try and encircle those guys.
Bougez-vous.
I still have units moving up here as well.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs.
I'll move everything we've got in there. And They might be trying to rescue them.
Attention.
Shit, more armor, huh? Why are you moving back and forth? It's a really bad idea. They actually took some nice territory, but then they backed out for whatever reason. Don't like that armor there, but I'm getting more units into Fulda.
Attention. Attention. Attention.
This is a bit over the top maybe, but if I can do it and destroy one of their armor divisions, that would be great.
Gardez vos rangs.
You
Attention.
need to move up, you need to move up, you need to move up,
Attention.
you need to move up.
Attention. Attention.
Actually, I want you to join in on that attack if you can. Ah, they will allow me to do it, okay. Good, because I do need that. Manpower. This is a bit silly, but... if it works, it works, I guess.
Attention.
And...
Pareil. Attention. Attention.
I do need reinforcements to take them down, though. Either way, I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Things are quite interesting here. I do have to say that I think my progress into Germany is better than I had expected. What kind of surrender progress at this point do I have anyhow? They actually have 37% losses, 55k losses here. Yeah, that's not a lot, but it is actually quite interesting. I've taken over the Rhineland, so one thing that's at least pretty nice should be that they have a decreased amount of factories. 49 to 107. Okay, they're moving into D cities here, that's okay. Alright, thanks for watching, take care, see you next time, bye bye.